would you say to kids that dream of being a pro racer?
I mean, there's no dream too big, you know. When I was a kid, I don't know how old Dustin is, but I never started to actually show any sort of potential until I was like probably 14 or 15 years old on a 250. I mean, when I was on a little bike, and you can ask anyone around this area, and they'll tell you there's no way in heck that they thought I would ever race professionally or even make it to Loretta's or even make it into the A class or B class at a local race. I was back of the pack, 85C class, getting lapped at local races on the regular. I just had more fun riding the pit bike around in the yard. I didn't really care too much about racing until finally one day I realized how much I loved racing, and I was like, you know, well, I'm just going to put my head down, train as hard as I can, just devote my life to it pretty much. And, you know, at the end of the day, if I don't make it, I can at least say I gave it everything. So and I mean, it's not an easy road for sure. You have to, you know, give up some life things. Like I definitely didn't have the typical teenage years. You know, I didn't go out and party, or, you know, I missed out on a lot of hanging out with my friends and stuff like that because I just had the motivation and drive to, you know, achieve those goals. So anyone can do it as long as you're willing to put in the work, and don't listen to anyone who says that you can't do it. You know, I've had plenty of people tell me that would never happen, you know, teachers, friends, you know, just anyone. So yeah, believe in yourself. If you want to do something, you can do literally anything that you want to. You just got to have the motivation and desire and put the work in. And, you know, I haven't regretted 1 minute of missing out on any of those teenage year experiences. You know, the first time you qualify for your pro national, all that stuff is just right out the window. And yeah, it's all worth it.
It's all worth it. I think the words I'm hearing is sacrifice, fun, you know, support. You know, I told my cousin once, I said, well, heck, I'm sorry, I missed 2/3 of your weddings, you know, from racing, but, you know,
Yeah.
you know, we had to, you know, there was 2 GNCCs that, you know, the 2 of the 3 weekends he got married, and that's a whole nother podcast. But anyway, so no, it's really nice to see. And that guy that's sitting next to you, to your right, our left, I suppose mom and dad have a big hand in that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, that's the other thing too, is, you know, you have to put all that hard work in, but also make sure you're, you know, keeping up on the things that you need to keep up on. I mean, he always told me as long as I maintained A's and didn't get into any trouble, he was happy to support me through all that racing and stuff. So yeah, I mean, like I said, you can do anything you want to, just make sure that you're not making this guy mad and you're putting in the work. So yeah.
Jeff, I got a question for you. You said, you know, so I'm just wondering how you're still racing, because your dad said that you were a great kid. You were a troublemaker, and he always keep on top of you.
I don't know where you're getting that information from.
I know. Yeah, wrong.
The
Totally
internet.
wrong. I said
It's the internet.
That's why. Yeah, the internet. Yeah, I do have another question for you. Can you go out and ride, whether it be a trail or just on a track, for fun?
Yeah, actually, I mean, it depends the group of people I'm with. If I'm with a bunch of other pro racers, unless I'm the fastest one in the group, then I'm having a blast. But if I go out with just a bunch of my friends who, I mean, just while I was out in California, I got to ride with a couple, you know, retired guys who still had skill and could still go pretty good, but we weren't like directly competing head on. And we actually went up into the mountains, pretty much exactly with the picture that's behind you. We put the GoPro on and just went out exploring in the mountains and had some fun. And yeah, I mean, I don't think it was the most fun I've ever had, but it was definitely a really good time. I think most of my fun comes from winning motos and crushing the competition, but that was definitely a great time. And, you know, once I'm done racing professionally, I think that'll be something that I really look forward to.
Well, good, because that way, if you come ride with me, you're going to have lots of fun because you'll always be in front. So you'll never have to worry about me passing you. But, you know,